Scriptcat Thursday, screenwriting tips, tricks, and tactics to help you survive as a working screenwriter in Hollywood. Hey there, Scriptcat here. It is Thursday. Another week has gone by. How fast they fly, right? Today I want to talk briefly about format. It's your friend. It's not your enemy. Format separates the aspirant and amateur from the professional. Trust me, professionals, the moment they get a screenplay, I can even tell by the cover of a screenplay if the screenwriter is a professional, meaning they're writing at a professional level or not. The moment you plaster your WGA registration number and your copyright all over the cover, it screams amateur hour. It screams fear that your script is going to be stolen. So you must plant your sign and say, don't you dare try to steal this script because by golly, it's protected and I'll sue you. Amateurs do that. Professionals expect other professionals to take care of their business, which means not putting all that information on your script cover. It's ridiculous. So format is your friend. And like I said before, it separates the amateur from the professional. And you have to keep up on format. I'm not saying that if you write an amazing screenplay, someone is going to come after you, for using too many parentheticals. But the problem arises when a script is so riddled with format issues that you can't even get past it to read the story. It's all part of the deal. The presentation of the script and the execution is extremely important, especially when you're writing a spec and you're trying to get past the script reader, the producer's gatekeeper. That's when it happens. If you can't get past the reader, your script doesn't really stand a chance. And trust me, people who read a lot of screenplays, managers, agents, producers, executives, they can tell it immediately if a script is coming from an amateur or someone who actually is writing at a professional level and may have credits. Now, it changes when you're in the protected bubble of development. That's why I tell a lot of screenwriters, I said, do not read the Academy Award nominated scripts as an example of how to write, because those screenplays are generally either written by the director or they're in a protected development bubble as a script assignment. They're not specs. So you can write however you want as dictated by the producer in a protected bubble. It's happened to me before. Producers have certain stylistic things that they want in a script, and maybe the writer doesn't write that way, but the producer might say, I don't have a problem with you writing what's in the character's head, which basically is a screenwriting no-no. You can do that in a novel, but you can only write in a screenplay what you can see, not what's in the character's head. But if the producer says that, what do? Well, then you change your style and you write it to please your boss, right? But the format is your friend. And I don't understand when I come across an aspiring screenwriter who bristles and like, I don't need to know format. You do need to know format because it's gonna give you away every single time. You can't hide from it. You can, I have this amazing screenplay. And the moment you hand it to somebody, they flip to the first page and they start to see little tiny format issues. Sometimes when I consult on screenplays, there are 6 or 7 issues per page. And of course, I'm being paid to collect and discover those. But imagine a screenplay reader for a producer or an executive. They don't have to tolerate that. In fact, there's a big pile of other screenplays to go through. Yours will be moved, and it'll be, boop, story, content, this and that, if they can get through it. So what I'm saying today is my rant about screenplay format. A great book, David Trottier, my Twitter pal, he has a great book called The Screenwriter's Bible. You can pick it up on Amazon. It's a fantastic book to have in your collection at the side of your computer. Great reference guide if you say, well, how do I intercut between phone conversations and blah, 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 little techniques that are standard in the industry, and will show that you know what you're doing. Because, everyone wants to feel that you're a professional and you're writing at a professional level. and format is one of those things. So that's my rant for today, briefly. Follow me on Twitter at Scriptcat. Obviously, you're on Periscope. I'm scoping as much as I can. I love to interact. Go to my blog, My Blank Page, on WordPress. There's over 180 articles about screenwriting. Visit the blog. I have quotes. I have information about my webinar, all these things. And go to my website, 5o'clockblue.net. One word, F-I-V-E, o'clockblue.net. There'll be information about my screenplay consulting services. I also have a new book coming out, hopefully soon, on Amazon. Quite proud of the book. I joke it's 4 years in the writing and about 20 years in the trenches living it. But the book is a screenwriter's journey to success, and there's tips, tricks, and tactics in there. And then on my website, there's the link for my free app from Yap. It's called Screenwriting Guru, and it sends out bi-weekly script tips from the book, and you can download the app from Yap and put the Yap folder on your phone, on your cell phone, and then my app goes in their folder. And also there's information on my website about my on-demand webinar, a screenwriter's checklist, and it's a great time right now because we're into the middle of Act 2 of 2015, and I believe it's a good time to reflect back in the last 6 months and see your successes, your failures, and also move forward in the next 6 months to hit the ground running in 2016. So those are my tips for today. Seems pretty basic, but no format. I'm telling you, it separates the professional from the amateur. You don't want to be seen as an amateur because the impression, you only get one chance to make a first-grade impression. So when you look at that cover page and turn the first page, it can all fall to shit, or it can be the most amazing thing ever. So take care, and as I always say, keep writing and keep the faith, because if you stop, you are guaranteed never to have any chance at success. And that is the truth in a business where there is no guarantee. So you have to keep writing pages, networking, and keep getting better as a screenwriter. And we'll talk soon.